What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. Like that's kind of where that stands. You feel me? And again, when we look at the masculine component, it's like like I said, it's been extinct. So now we see the spirituality part that happened. This is a long inception. People think this shit happened in 30 years. This shit became easier to do in 30 years. These niggas been working at this shit for damn near 2000. You feel me? Because they had to. So we got the inception of religion, right? So now the religion already starts to shift it. So now you have to break the mind. The mind, once the mind follows suit, that's it. Because the mind is the bridge between the body and the soul. Once you can tap into the mind and fuck that up, create these inferiority complexes, create all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different structures that we see on a regular basis. The media, the TV, all of this shit, the imagery, the symbolisms, all of this shit that constantly hits our subconscious mind. This is what has fucked up our mentality. So spiritually, the fact that we've accepted a religion, that our genetic template runs farther than, shows that there's no rationale in that understanding. You cannot be rationally expressing that, and from you just can't. Like you can't. That shit makes no fucking sense. How the fuck can you break down and put a timestamp to the religion and your genetic template runs longer than the religion was created? Think about that shit. Why are you following that shit? Again, if that's what's giving you your solace, if that's what's giving you your peace and things like that, you then have to accept that you're still a child. If I need this to tell me how to be a good human being, or how to be good, right or wrong and shit, and it justifies my shit, certain shit you gotta start to pay attention to. Because certain motherfuckers can get away with certain shit as long as they honor a certain doctrine. And that's where the poison is. That's where the fucking problem is. You feel me? It's the religion. I don't give a fuck like how you look at it. I don't care which religion it is that you follow. All of these motherfuckers have a timestamp. You feel me? All of these motherfuckers have a timestamp. And the timestamp is significantly younger than the actual original people of this earth. You feel me? I say this because motherfuckers always think I'm reaching this shit. If we didn't want to start, first off, they're all Abrahamic religions. You feel me? Now, again, see this through your masculine lens if you can. Objectively. Don't let your emotions get involved. Because you might miss something. Objectively speaking, right? When we look at the creation of the world, right? The world is probably going to be about, according to religious texts, 13 to 15,000 years, right? We know the first man, first woman, man, whatever it was, the first body found that they're reporting is 1.4 million years old, found in Africa. You feel what I'm saying? 1.4 million years old. These books put the earth at 15,000 years. So now it's like I'm reaching. Okay, let me break this shit down for you, okay? We're in a year now. For my motherfuckers that really know the shit, we understand Gregorian calendars and all of that shit. But we're going to stick to where we are right now. Let's pay attention. So we're in the year 2019. You feel what I'm saying? 2,000 years prior is supposedly when Jesus was alive. Jesus, Yeshua, whatever you calling him. Whatever the fuck niggas is calling him these days, that's 2,000 years. That's when he was alive. Right? So 2,000 years prior to that, we have who? We have what, the King David era or something like that. 2,000 years before that, we have Noah, and then 2,000 years before that, we have Adam. Right? So that's four eras for 2,000 years, right? So that takes the earth back to 8,000. So now, it's just 8,000. So now let's add the component in to the fact that it took God, or their creator, however they choose to look at him, whether it's God, Allah, whatever. The story is it took them 7 days to create all this shit, right? So this is why you got to study all three of them, because each one has things that the other one leaves out and shit. Kind of like, never mind. But anyway, it says one day for God is equivalent to 1,000 years for man. So if it takes him 7 days to create everything, well, 7 day he rested, so it really took him 6. But we'll add the 7,000, right? So when we say there's 7 days in between that time before, because on the 6th day he made X, Y, and Z, and then after that the rest of the story goes on. You feel me? So we have 7,000 years added to the 8,000 years up until where we are today. 15,000 years? No fucking way. No fucking way.